Okay, so the rain adding that right hand into it, and then going with both hands. So, like we discussed, this is the main part here. So this is like the first paragraph of that second part here. Consists of just 3 phrases here. The first one, and this is the moment when we start that left hand, which we already discussed. This is the one, yeah. The only thing that you have to count till 4, because the next phrase starts right away, and then don't forget about fingering over here 5, and as soon as you're on that 5 on that F, just make sure you move your whole hand a little bit closer so that your second one and your fourth one are just very naturally located, like where they're supposed to be, to play that B flat and E flat. Yep, here it is. And then there is that big phrase, which is very simple. So that's the end of the first paragraph. During this time, you do have 3 measures in your left hand, obviously. So what goes on? So that top note, that last note of that first sentence, goes together with your left hand. And then over here, right away afterwards, you start your second phrase. You can play anything you like about your left hand. I think we've been discussing that it could be something like that. But it doesn't really matter as long as that's D flat major. And obviously you can go to the 9th like we discussed before. Yuruma really likes 9 chords. See, we started right away on that like 5th count. You can count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the start. There it goes. Then after the next chord, which is going to be A flat over C, starting from C. Over here you can just finish this one. And I told you that it's a good idea to have a little bit more of a break over here. So in your left hand it's been this what we play. So when it comes to both hands, so you just have that B flat and E flat at the end. Then you start your right hand. And on that A flat, this is where you have that C, C in your left hand. It just sounds really nice in there. And especially once we have that second voice a little bit later coming in, because there is a second voice coming in into your melody, it all just makes so much sense. So one more time. And then the big phrase over here starts, and you have 2 chords in your left hand. So much easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here it is. We'll go one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last one we've got B da da in our right hand. This is where your left hand goes to A flat. You can stop in here, or if you want, you can continue with your left hand. And then goes the second paragraph. Okay? So one more time. Part. So the phrase over here is the same one. If you want, you can add C towards. There it goes. But we changed the chords this time in your left hand. Nice, isn't it? Then we go with our left hand to G. We play that first G, and then your right hand starts with G. So that moment is easy. So make sure you practice your left hand first of all. Now the next phrase, our left hand goes to F minor, and with your right hand you do have those 3 notes going upwards. And 3 notes down, yeah? Oh, 2 notes down, sorry. There it goes. C minor. then we have that big phrase over here. This is where there is a little bit more complicated rhythm, so we'll talk about it separately. So you can play it like this. So basically the idea is we have 5 notes going upwards. So the first ones, they evenly spread their quarter notes, and then afterwards you have a polyrhythm, yeah? Which is like raspberries, strawberries, and so on, yeah? Here it is. Play anything at the moment, so it will be absolutely fine no matter what goes on in there. So afterwards we'll just work on it separately. So for now, don't focus on it too much, okay? So this is the one. And then afterwards we have... Oh, you can do anything you like. And then it returns back to the first part. And that one you already know. So here it is, hope it's clear. So there are quite a few things going on for that second part. We do want to make it more exciting. That's the reason why there are some shifts in here, but there it goes. So first and foremost, make sure that you got that harmony for the left hand. Left hand is more important. And obviously once you know your chords, you can play them differently. So it doesn't really matter how you play them as long as they're there. And your right hand melody is there. You do have like 2 paragraphs over there. So the first one. Then the second paragraph. And there it goes. Okay? And then it just it comes back. Here it is. All the best.